again! Look at this regular uploading. Welcome back. I am so excited for today's video. It's not clickbait. I am gonna be answering all the shit that I have avoided answering. You guys were brutal with the questions. And I'm gonna be honest. Like I said in my last two videos, I'm an open book these days. Also, I got 4 new tattoos since the last video. You know, it's addicting. It's addicting. I also just really want to fill up the sleeve, and now there's a hole right here and it needs something. But I got this skull that's like, looks like it's been dragged, like extendo. It's really cool, I love it. I got a little lighter up here with a heart. I got Rossetti, which is a long story, I'm not gonna get into it. And then I got Heal Loudly. Isn't that cute? I really want to get a little mushroom tattoo on my finger too, but we'll get there. Now, before we get started, we have to say thank you to the sponsors of this video, Naywai. Oh, I'm currently actually wearing this top, is from them. Y'all know I love my comfy clothes. I will do anything and everything to not have to wear jeans and still look like I put an outfit together, and they really nail that. Also, it's the most comfy clothes I've ever worn in my entire life. I've always heard that they have like the most comfy shit, but I was so excited when they reached out. So I'm gonna give you guys a little rundown, little fashion show. This knit set is my absolute favorite for obvious reasons. Each piece of clothing they make fits so nicely and makes me feel good, which is most important. The fabrics they use feel like actual clouds, and the meaning behind their brand name is literally inside out. Their whole vibe is just making women feel good in their clothes no matter the size. Honestly, I gained a little bit of weight during quarantine, and I was pretty nervous about doing a try-on type video like this, but genuinely when I put it on, I just felt beautiful inside and out. Y'all, this bra from their Barely Zero line, oh my, I'm never wearing any other bra ever again. There's no wires. It feels like I'm just being held by a cloud in the best way ever. Their slogan is made to live in, and honestly, I would live in this, yes, okay, I would. So the lovely people over at Naywai decided to give me a code for you guys to get 20% off your first order with the code Andrea. So go snag some pieces and let me know what you think. And we're back. So yeah, make sure to check them out. For real, it's so comfortable. Okay, let's get frackin' started. So some of these questions are more intense than others, obviously. You know, we gotta sprinkle in a little calmness, sprinkle in a little chaos. But I promise you're gonna get the answers you're looking for. So just fucking relax if the first one isn't, you know, what's your deepest, darkest secret? We'll start off slow. What's your big 3? My big 3 is Cancer Moon, Cancer Sun, Libra Rising. Do with that what you will, but I'm told that Libra Rising means that I show the world that. But internally, I'm just a big old softy Cancer bitch. And I resonate with that. Yeah, no, it's hard out here. I'm a double Cancer, and I was born during a retrograde. So I don't know what that means, but I've heard it means something. I thrive during retrogrades. I don't know, really. What was it like to hook up with a girl for the first time? Magical? Heaven sent? Like the missing puzzle piece? Pure ecstasy? No, honestly, I was confused and closeted for so many years that when I finally just let go and was just like, I need to do this so that I understand myself more. And I'm just saying, it was magical. Magical. I just love women. You know? What's something you've always wanted to do but never got to it? My first initial response to this would be like, I never got to go to a school dance. Like I never got to go to prom, never got to go to a formal, I didn't do graduation, homecoming. Did I already say that? All of that kind of stuff in high school because I dropped out. I do feel like, dang, prom would have been cool. I would have been fucking it up with my dress. Also some stuff about college too. Like I feel like I never got to experience college life, but I'm also like, did I miss that much? But I would say like the school, like high school stuff is really what I'm like, damn, I wish I could have experienced like a school dance. That sounds so weird. I feel like everyone's been to a school dance, but I haven't! Okay, this is a good one. This is gonna take me a minute to answer. Why do you always have friend fallouts? I am excited to answer this one. I feel like people grow apart. Have you never grown apart from a friend, had a falling out, good or bad, just separated? Yeah, I feel like that's a very common thing to happen, but when you have a platform, there's just so many more eyes, and so it's just like scrutinized so much more, and like people have conspiracy theories, and like this is why, it's her fault, it's your fault. It's frustrating when people say stuff like this because I feel like we are all just humans at the end of the day. Nobody's perfect. I've been the bad guy, other people have been the bad guy. It's life, and we are all learning and growing and doing our best, and sometimes shit happens. And sometimes people just naturally grow apart, but it's life and it just happens, and you can't spend so much time upset over it. You just have to let people figure themselves out, whether you're a part of that or not, if that makes sense. I also think that after the Sandra stuff happened, I'm highly sensitive to friendships. Like, I really have no desire to make new friends, or maybe I just don't have it in me to make new friends, because honestly, I've been fucking burned, dude. And so now when I see one little thing, it's really hard for me to forgive and move past that, because I'm like, are you gonna be a psycho too? Not to call Sandra a psycho. She's also just a human at the end of the day. Like, I hope she finds herself, figures herself out, but that doesn't mean I have to let her back in my life, even if I forgive her. You know what I mean? We can accept the fact that people have bad moments, and that's okay. It doesn't make them a bad person, but it also doesn't mean that you should allow them back in your life. I hope all of that made sense. I feel like I just rambled. Okay, let's do a lighter question next. How do you decide on a tattoo? It's usually pretty last minute, to be honest. Unless it's like a big one like this one. I decided this the morning of. The snake is really the only one where I was like, I planned that out for a long time. And the bee I planned out, but everything else was pretty spur of the moment, to be honest. I don't really mind having tattoos with no meaning, because I think the art in itself is just beautiful. Like, I just love tattoos. I think it's so fucking cool to just walk around with art on your body by all these different artists. So I have some with meaning, some without, but most of the time it's just like, wow, that's a really cool piece of art and I'd love to have it on my body. Oh man. Oh, did you hear that? Wait. Oh my God. Who needs a chiropractor, am I right? Did you get a nose job / lip filler? If I had a freaking dollar for every time I got asked this. Nose job? No. And I get asked, like, you would not believe how many times I get asked this. It's called puberty, people! And I would not lie about this. I am so not one of those people. When I started YouTube, I was pre-puberty. I was all awkward looking. My features were all out of proportion. Then I went through puberty and you guys literally watched me grow into myself. So, did not get a nose job. Have thought about getting a nose job, but have not. Did I get lip fillers? Yes, I did, because we all remember I had no top lip. I get lip fillers like once every 6 months, half a syringe. Sometimes half of a syringe, you know, just a little plump. I ain't got nothing against it. I ain't got nothing to hide. Do you want to get married and settle down one day? Of course I do. Of course I do. Sooner rather than later, which is weird. I did not think that I would ever be feeling that way. Like, I want to like have a family and live in a house in like the countryside, Wyoming specifically, with like goats and cows. That is what I see my future as. I want that so bad. Wouldn't that be adorable? Can't you see that for me? I don't belong here. Hopefully one day. We'll see. We'll see. What was the worst heartbreak you've had to go through? I mean, you all saw me go through it. I think it was my last breakup, to be honest. That was, for so many different reasons, it was just fucked up, to be honest. It was just fucked up. But I survived and I got through it, and I am such a stronger person because of it, and I learned so much about myself, and you gotta look at the positives, you know? I learned so much through that whole thing, and I'm choosing to take the positives from it. What happened in Reality House? Here's the question we've all been waiting for. What happened in Reality House is I put myself in a position that I shouldn't have been in. I had a mental breakdown on camera, okay? I did. I was in a really bad space going into that, and I shouldn't have gone into it, to be honest. But I did, and I imploded, and that's that. I'm not gonna go more into detail about anything else because it's no one's business, but I had a mental breakdown. I feel like that was probably pretty obvious, but you win some, you lose some. What can I say? OnlyFans, question mark? You know, every day I get closer. Every day. Every fucking day. I don't have an answer. Every fucking day. Oh, what do you think of your Reddit page? This is gonna get posted on that Reddit page. I wish there was a way to take down that Reddit page and like take it over so I can have it for all of us, because I love Reddit. I use Reddit every fucking day. But for some reason, the subreddit of Andrea Russett is kind of icky. It's just like a bunch of dudes reposting photos or like taking screenshots when I'm like in a certain position where you can see something, and I don't love it. The last time I talked about this, I think their response was like, we're just reposting the stuff you post online. Like, it's already out there. Fuck off. I don't know. Who is on your muted list? I knew I was gonna get this question. Oh my god, I don't know. I don't know if I can answer this. I don't think I can answer this. I can't answer that. Moving on. I'm sorry. I cannot. What helped you get out of your depression? Honestly, I don't know if I've ever talked about this, but when I was really depressed, I was drinking a lot and it was like really bad. So what really helped me is I started going to AA meetings and stopped drinking for a long time. I have no shame in that, and you shouldn't either. It was honestly life-changing. I was super open and honest with my family and stopped worrying about being annoying for asking for help. I knew that I needed support, and so I just said, I'm just gonna have to reach out and ask for it because these people love me and they're not gonna be like, Andrea, you know? Which I always am in my head about. So just like really breaking down that wall and just being honest with the people in your life and being okay with being vulnerable and admitting you need a little backup assistance, and honestly being honest with yourself. Like I had to really look at myself in the mirror and be like, all right, these habits are not good. They're not working and you need to get some help. And I did. And I feel like I'm a much better person for it and it changed my life. Yeah, I hope that helps. Worst celeb encounter. If I had to pick one, it would probably be Adam Levine. I don't hold it against him. I'm sure he's a lovely, lovely man. I met him backstage at one of his shows because I was doing a brand thing with his clothing company, and I was supposed to interview him and ask him about the line and that kind of stuff. And from like 5 feet away, I could like hear him look to his manager, whoever it was, and be like, can we make this like a minute tops? And he was just like not having it. And I was like, oh, now I feel awkward. Like I know you don't want to be doing this. Now I don't want to be doing this. So that was a little weird, but you know what? He could have just had a long day, was tired. Who knows? Give him the benefit of the doubt. Still love him. Still love Maroon 5. Gonna stream it. It was uncomfy. When did you know you were bisexual? Well, here's the thing. I knew I wasn't straight in like 3rd grade. Literally. But I didn't even know that bisexual was a thing. Like I didn't know that was an option. I just thought you were either gay or straight. And so I was like, well, I still like boys, so I'm not gay, but I would like to kiss her a lot. So when I moved to LA, literally not till I was 18 did I discover that you could be bisexual. So I knew as soon as I heard somebody else talk about it. And I was like, wow, that's me. Okay, last question. How do you know when you've outgrown someone? I looked through tons and tons of questions on Instagram. So if there's any that I missed and you'd like a part 2, or if you'd like me to dive deeper into anything I brushed the surface on, leave it in the comments below and I would be happy to. I really like just sitting down and talking these days. And yeah, make sure you guys go watch the Stranger music video. It's on my YouTube channel. And check out Naywai. They have the comfiest shit ever. And I will see you guys next time. I love you so, so much. I hope this didn't annoy you too much throughout the whole video. It annoyed me, but I tried to fix it and I don't know how. So, my tattoo is so itchy. But boy, oh boy, does it look cool. Look at that arm filling up. Girl, she's tatted. Okay, I love you, bye.